And hello all, it's Rob here from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Today we are in Montego Bay, Jamaica, here on the Carnival Glory. Today we decided, me and my buddy, to do a river tubing excursion down a river, and it was a fantastic excursion. And I would recommend doing it, as it was loads of fun going down the river here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. But there are many ways you can also get down here to Montego Bay. And there's fun ways you can do it by airplane, by ship. If you really want, you could also swim, but I don't recommend on swimming. But lots of great ways you can do here in Montego. And like I said, we're port here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. We ported around about 8 o'clock this morning, local time, and we're pulling on out around about 5 o'clock this evening. So we have spent a good portion of the day here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. So there's many great things you can do here in Jamaica. We could have also have done the what was it called? The Down Rivers Falls, I think it's called. Climb the rocks. There was some African Lion Safari adventure. There was many great excursions we could have done, but we did decide to do the river tubing. But let's not bring on in my friend over here, and let's see how did he enjoy Montego Bay. Let me flip over the camera so he does not need to move on over, and we will put him on screen. And hopefully you guys can hear him. If not, let me know and we will fix that issue there. Alright, Justin. How did you enjoy Montego Bay, Jamaica?
I love Montego Bay, Jamaica. What's it called? The excursion we did was very exciting. We got to go onto the tube on the river too, and go down the river. We got to go into the water to make our skin feel 5 years younger. And what's it called? The tour guide was very nice and very polite, and he even busted a few jokes with us and everything. It was a wonderful experience. I would recommend you guys to go to Montego Bay, Jamaica, if you guys ever go on a cruise, and if it stops at that port, I would recommend the river tube.
What other excursions could we have done that you would have chosen out?
I would not have mind doing the zip lining. Zip line, as we saw people going across the line with the zip line, it looked pretty fun too.
Yep, the zip line also looked lots of fun. There was also the African Lion Safari Adventure.
African Lion Safari Adventure, that would have been something that I would not have mind doing as well too. A lot of good things in Jamaica.
A lot of good things.
It's a good resort, good port to beautiful atmosphere.
Yep. In a great way, and it's just a shame that we can't spend more than one day here at this port, because there's so much you can do here in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Tons of stuff. Lots of people come to visit Jamaica. Lots of tourism that goes along in here.
And for the ones who just joined the chat, welcome on in, Eric B. and Danny D, the super supporter. Right now on screen is one of my traveling buddies, Justin. We're slowly working on getting him a channel. But by the end of the cruise, we hope to have him a functioning channel. But like I said, today we're in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Beautiful. Yaman.
Yaman. Yes, Yaman.
Yes.
And we won't sit. We won't use the other one on the live stream.
We even got to try the nice. I even got a chance to try the beautiful rum punch as we're going along the river tube. We had cups in our hand. We were trying the rum punch as we're enjoying the water at the same time. It's beautiful.
Yes, and that was delightful. And I actually did not even know that there was going to be some rum punch available on this excursion. That was actually a surprise to me.
It was a surprise to me as well too, because especially that, yeah, I'm part from Caribbean, but I'm part Trinidadian. I've never been to Jamaica, but I've been hearing good things about it. Because I have a few friends that have been to Jamaica already, and they tell me that it's beautiful. You know.
So, if you're going to come back to Jamaica, would you do this excursion again, or would you want to try another one?
I definitely would want to try another one.
Yeah, for sure.
That way, it's not the same one every time I come to Jamaica.
Yes, that is totally true.
I'll try the zip line. Or if I can do the African lion safari.
Yep, and then tomorrow we are actually heading towards the Grand Cayman Islands.
And we're gonna experience the stingray swim. We're gonna be swimming near the stingrays.
Yep. And that is going to be a tender day.
Yep, a very tender.
So we got a tender our way on in.
To see the stingrays.
But for this live stream, we're mainly talking about Jamaica. Yeah, man. But many great things you can do.
Those of you that haven't been to Jamaica, if you get a chance, go visit the island. You will love it. You'll have a great time.
Yes, many great things that you can do here. And I'd just like to say hello to Sharon from Cruising Scene, who's just joined the chat. Welcome on in. And let us all know when is your next cruise? How many days and what ship and where's it going? Let us all know inside the chat.
And is your next cruise going to be one of the ports going to Jamaica?
Yes, and will it be stopping here in Montego Bay, Jamaica, or any of the ports here in Jamaica?
If so, let us know what excursions are you going to be doing.
That also, what excursions would you be doing?
Will you be doing the same river tubing like us, or will you be doing zip lining, or will you be doing the African lion safari, or will you be going to the beach?
Just let us all know in the chat. Because I think some of you just got off of a cruise last week. On the Carnival celebration, I believe you guys got off of. But let me know. Yeah, so I believe some of you just got off of the Carnival celebration last week. But let me know.
And is it going to be, was that cruise their first time or was it their second time?
Yes, and we have Sharon weighing in, saying we did Downey Falls in Jamaica. That's the one where you have to climb the rocks, and it's like a waterfall. That excursion I was looking at very closely and doing, but I decided not to do that one. But it is on the bucket list when I do
return back to Jamaica.
When I return back to Jamaica, and she's also saying the next cruise is in January on the Dream, which is also another Carnival ship.
Yeah. I see it.
Which I haven't yet been on that.
I've never been on that one.
That ship, as this is my very first Carnival cruise and fifth or sixth cruise so far.
This is my first Carnival cruise, but overall this is my second cruise.
And how are you enjoying Carnival so far?
Carnival, it's very exciting. Let's go. There's live action, stuff that I didn't see on the first cruise.
Lots of live action.
Yes. And going to and experiencing beautiful atmospheres from ports.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going into ports that I'd never been to before. But I wouldn't mind going back to some of the ones I've been to.
Yep.
When I was on Royal.
Yep. Very, very, very great ports to be running off to.
Before I came on to the before we put on the cruise, we spent 2 nights in New Orleans.
Yes, we did.
That was another good experience I enjoyed.
Yes, and very, very, very great. But then
something that I never would have suspected that I would ever visit. But I'm glad I got to go.
Yes,
I've been having like those things like on my bucket list. Like eventually one day I want to go to New Orleans and see what New Orleans is like. Because I've been to the States, but only Connecticut and New York.
Yeah.
Never been in other states.
And Eric B. So Eric, no, correction. It was Sharon Gary from Cruising Scene said the pub crawl looked pretty wild. I cannot disagree with that statement. It was pretty wild. Especially that naughty cruiser.
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh, the bar. Are they talking about the bar crawl?
They're talking about the ball crawl. Yes, they are.
The bar crawl. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
It was
wild but fun at the same time.
Very wild, very fun.
Once you go booze cruise, you never go back.
And we think we respelt the word booze instead of being BOOS. It turned into BOZS, as there was a lot of drinking involved.
A lot of drinking. A lot of strong drinks.
A lot of strong drinks very quickly.
Yep, and they weren't small shots. They were big glasses.
And it was supposed to be shots, and it turned out to be big glasses. Just pounding them down.
At 5 different bars.
In about maybe an hour spanned.
Yeah.
If that. But yes, it was loads of fun.
Yep, so much fun.
Eric B. From Traveling Adventures with Eric B. He is saying, we had a fine bar crawl on the Carnival celebration last week. So he was on the Carnival celebration last week.
And how was that? How was that bar crawl?
And how was that bar crawl for you? Was it pretty wild on that bar crawl, or was it more chillaxed? Let us know in the chat. And we'd like to also welcome on in the ZSO Cruising Fun. Hey y'all, just getting waves out there. Yes, and it's a very beautiful scenery here in Jamaica as I'm on board the Carnival Glory. I'll flip the camera back around and see if I can share some of the views for you. Ugh. This right here is the cruise port. Right now I'm currently just inside the ship. I'm not on the one of the outside decks. But you have to go through this terminal to get to your excursions or shopping centers, all that fun jazz. Eric B is saying Betsy from Beach Please did a great job organizing it and set it up so it wouldn't so it wouldn't wasn't so wild for about 50 people. That is awesome. We will have to. I'm not saying my group did a very horrible and bad job at it, but there's always room for improvement. Even for Betsy, there's always room for her to make improvements because nothing's always perfect. So, but one day I do hope to plan with those great Beach Please kids, fun kids. So, yeah. So right now we're just we're waiting everyone to get back on board. We don't, like I said, we don't sail away until about 5 o'clock. But all aboard time is 4:30. So by the time we are all anchored up and ready to sail on off, it'll be closer to the 5 o'clock hour. So we still have a couple more hours to roll to get to that time. So what else you guys say about Jamaica, Justin?
Jamaica is very, very nice and warm, beautiful, beautiful green trees, delicious rum, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And also
The rum.
the Jamaican beef patty that we had on the port
Yes.
after we came back from the excursion. That's the real deal.
That's the real deal. I know. And I should have. I should have done a food review on that one, but I didn't have the phone with me.
Compared to what you get home, over in Jamaica is the real deal.
It is the real deal. So it's a shame I didn't have my phone with me to shoot the video, but it is the real deal. You cannot beat it. So for sure, Jamaica will be.
Next time I come back, I'm gonna try the jerk chicken over here.
For sure, I'll have to shoot that video. Mm-hmm. But it was really good, and I would definitely have to give that Jamaican patty a 15 out of 10.
15 or 20 out of 10.
At least a 15 out of 10, even a 20 out of 10. And that's like beyond 100%. So good.
And like it has a nice what's called gift shop around, and
yes, and
stores you can go to.
Sharon from Cruising Scene is asking, what was your excursion? Our excursion was the Jungle River tubing. It was loads of fun. We all went down pretty much like one big raft. It was loads of fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Too much fun, like you can't even resist it. It's like once you go there, you feel like you're already home. You don't even want to leave the island.
Yes. It's like, do we really need to leave this island?
Yeah. We always get that, like, every time we leave a port, it's like, oh man, do we really have to leave? The same with when we went to New Orleans. It's like, oh man, do we have to leave New Orleans? Because once you have so much fun at a place, you feel like you're already home.
It's like it's home to you.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to feel the same way about Grand Cayman, and the same with Cozumel.
Yeah. And what's the plan so far for the next two ports?
The next two ports?
So starting with the Grand Cayman, what are we doing there?
Grand Cayman, we're doing Stingray City. where we're going into the water to swim with the stingrays.
Yes, and that
get
would
be near them and have a good view at them.
And that would be both of our first times doing Stingray City,
Yep.
and his first time going to the Grand Caymans.
Yes.
I've been to the Grand Caymans at least once. And then we're going to just jump onto this comment over here from Traveling with Eric B. He said Sharon was awesome, of fun, tons of good people. And he also said Sharon, Darren, and Rafi surprised everyone last second and were on the cruise. Oh, interesting. So, Rafi and Darren were on the cruise. I'm presuming that's Darren from tongue twister.
Michigan?
No, not Michigan. Magnificent. Darren from Germany.
German.
Well, he's not from Germany, but he has a German background.
German background.
He has a German background. He plans lots of at least two trips a year to Germany. And then where's our next stop after we hit the Grand Caymans?
It will be Cozumel.
And do we have anything planned for Cozumel?
Cozumel, we're supposed to be doing the open bar and cooking
with the beach. We're supposed to be doing that, but we might change.
It might be change of plans.
Change of plans, and we might go over to Paradise.
To the private island.
Paradise Beach, which is a private island.
Yes.
Which isn't through the cruise line. Where the one we currently have booked is through the cruise line. So, if you think we should stay on our current plans, now, just so you know, I have done it before plenty of times.
But I have never
every time I go to Cozumel, I always do it. But this guy right here who's on screen right now has never done it before.
Or have never been to Cozumel.
Or has never been to Cozumel. So
I would like to see what
put
it's like.
a 1 in the chat. Put 1 in the chat or a 1 in the comment section if you are watching the replay. If we should keep our current plans for Cozumel, or put a 2 in the chat or in the comment section down below if we should change it to Paradise Beach. Let us all know in the chat or the comment section down below. Sharon from Cruising Scene said the Stingray excursion is awesome. I hear it is fantastic. And looking forward to it. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean has done it every single time he has came to the Grand Caymans. And this time he actually decided not to do it, just simply because he has done it so many times. So I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. But here in Jamaica, quite a few people did the exact same excursion as us. And that was the jungle river tubing. Now, a couple people decided not to book an excursion through the cruise line, and they went off on their own, explored the port, or went somewhere else. Others people booked other excursions, but it sounds like everyone had a great time here in Jamaica, Montego Bay. Yaman.
And you'll enjoy it.
And you will definitely enjoy it.
Or if you ever get a chance to go to anyone that you haven't been to before, you'll love it.
But yeah, nope. Like I said, it's been a very great and awesome day here. and we can't look forward to see what the other ports will bring us. Of course, this like we've already said, this here is our very first Carnival cruise, and we plan to be back on board again very soon. And just a few nights ago, I was talking to our CD, which is our cruise director, Jake, which I'm not sure when he plans to come back up on the PA again, but I know he will be back up on the PA again very shortly, saying welcome back on aboard, and give us some valuable important information. But I was talking a few nights ago, and he said if plans do not change, he will be on the Carnival Magic in September of 2024. So if you would like to join this guy right here and myself cruising on the high seas and travel, let me know by email, text. Well, I guess text you don't really have my number, but messenger, and I will pass you all the details on which sailing we will be on in all the amazing ports. But it's going to be a fantastic cruise, as any cruise is always fantastic. But unfortunately, we will not be stopping here in Montego Bay, Jamaica. That's not one of our protocols. Some other great islands. If I remember correctly,
and one of them I've been to already.
And if I remember correctly, but I would have to look up to be 100% sure, I would put my money down on Amber Cove, Grand Turk, and Puerto Rico.
And I've been to Puerto Rico.
And it's not in that order, but those are the 3 ports that we are stopping at in September on the Magic.
And Puerto Rico, it'll be my second time going back to there. I've been there already. It's very, very fantastic, very beautiful. And it's another great atmosphere that I would recommend you to go and visit.
Yes.
And for Rob, he's never been to.
I haven't yet.
He has never been to Puerto Rico.
I haven't yet been to Puerto Rico, but by the time I get to September, that would have been my second time going to Puerto Rico, as I'm doing Puerto Rico in a few months.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I won't be able to do any live streams off of that one because I don't have a full internet package, as the cruise line wants a lot of money to get the internet package. And I'm just not willing to put the money out to put the internet package there, because I gotta pay double the price, because they want per cabin. So fortunately, that doubles it up for me. So it's not worth it in the way I'm looking at it. Yeah. But who knows? I might change my mind.
You might well see where it happens. You know, it's good to get internet, so that way at least you could contact your loved ones at home to let them know that you're fine and you're safe.
Yeah, well, I'll still have internet.
Yeah,
it's just it won't be strong enough to do the live streams.
Yeah, the live stream. Yeah,
won't be strong enough to do the live streams.
But,
and it'll chew up the minutes very, very quickly.
Yeah, that's the issue with it.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this short live stream here today and enjoy the rest of this awesome day here in Montego Bay, Jamaica, with finding what kind of other things we can do upon board. So we shall find out. So stay tuned for other upcoming lives that I may just pop up, because lately I've just been doing pop-up lives throughout the cruise and not really announcing them in advance. So keep an eye on my channel. Make sure that notification bell is set to all. And we'll see where I may end up. So I'm going to wrap up this short video here, live stream here, like I said. So until next time, I'll see you on the high seas and wherever travels may take us. Until then, bye for now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all take care.